So take that, guy. Welcome everyone to July's recap.
Yeah.
As always, filmed in the month that it says it is.
I don't get it.
How's life been in July?
That was very musical, Kai. Yeah, July's been alright. Like, for me personally, it's just been taking advantage of kind of the stuff that I'm allowed to do more. You know, similar to kind of like last month, except a little bit more because things have gradually become a lot more relaxed. That's about it. What about you?
I just don't stop, Harry. I don't stop, and it's a curse. Curse you! You know how I said I was going to take a break throughout July? That didn't happen.
It never does.
I am going to very quickly close this window just a little bit because there is a spider.
What's it called, this spider?
His name is Rodriguez.
Cool.
And he is part of the mafia. I am taking a break in August. I was like, let's take just 2 weeks off. No, you said in the last recap, I think, that the more work you do, the bigger you want your break to be. I'm taking the entirety of August off. I am not working on anything paid. I'm going to work on my own stuff until, of course, predictably at the end of the month, I go, I need money to live.
When we get around to the August recap, you know, if you've broken that promise, you have your future self to answer to.
Oh, but he's a prick.
I know he's a prick, so like don't give him ammo. But he's also got the benefit of like foresight, you know?
We have. How can I take him down? But yeah, other than that, as people can see visually, I got a haircut. Throughout college you had two distinct looks. You had yourself and then infant child.
My face is clean.
Did you ever meet me, like, you know, shaved and short haired?
I don't think I met you super short haired. The shortest your hair was I don't know, like, but
pull up the cowboy picture for anyone who
this cowboy picture right here on the one of the day, I think it was one of the first ever filming days I did with Harry.
Clip fell out like 12 seconds ago. Oh yeah, so it did.
What did I talk about last month? In terms of me wanting to do. Yeah, I've been expanding out a little bit of this book that I've been reading. Writing. I do this thing when I'm writing books where like I pour out my brain onto the page and I'm just like brainstorming just legit anything that just comes to mind, and then when I'm in a less kind of neurotic mood, I pick out the bits that I like and I'm like, yeah, I like that bit.
It's like a pick and mix.
Yeah, I've gotten to the point where like I've written at least one new chapter of the book itself. I won't go into like specifics because we'll be here all day, but like types of stuff that I've been doing. You won't be able to see Kai, but like Kai in editing will.
Kai in editing, what does it look like?
Just a bunch of scrolly lists, really. But apart from that, like apart from writing, wasn't another one of my goals just to kind of like do more experimental stuff? I can't remember if that was the one. That's it. I want to make more content that is kind of like just showcasing the world around me. Yeah. But you, right, step out of my comfort zone a little bit. And like, I mean, hopefully, you know, I can start staying at people's houses a little bit more without, you know, just kind of resorting to kind of like flinging myself around them and violating social distancing. Yeah. Make videos. Cool. Kick names and take ass. Yeah, I hope you do too, man.
It's been a month of like experimenting in terms of like what we can do now. Obviously, yeah, there are contradictory instructions, and we're all watching on the news earlier with Mr. Hancock, who I want to punch.
Oh, I just want to punch this man. This man needs punching. Look at his big head. I want to punch this man.
Sorry, go on.
For instance, like support bubbles, okay, so obviously you've experienced those. We're too far away from anyone to actually do that, but...
Yeah, you live in the middle of nowhere, don't you?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, there's the rule on that. There's like, you can pick a household to bubble with and you don't have to distance with them. Because at first I thought you did have to social distance, in which case I was like, what's the point? But another thing as well, obviously we went to a restaurant this month. We went and had like a trial meal.
Down at fresh air.
At first I was incredibly apprehensive towards it, and that's one thing that I feel I've kind of progressed with as well, is not being as apprehensive towards everything.
As we've both said, like, I think we just want to take advantage of what we can do. I want the feeling of waking up under someone else's ceiling again. It's one of my favourite feelings.
Oxford are currently, I think, in the third phase. of clinical trials with the vaccine. Which is
I heard that. Didn't they say, like, by 2021?
It's amazing,
That's
all the hard
fantastic.
work that these doctors have been doing, and a lot of the time testing it on themselves.
Fucking legends.
Usually that's the start of the plot of like a bad sci-fi movie like 2003's Hulk by Ang Lee, which is 90%
I never
flowers.
hated that film. It was kind of crap. I never hated Ang Lee's Hulk.
Anyway, on a more positive note, in terms of things that I've done, I got to work with Channel 4 on like a Pingu thing, so here's a bit of that.
I'm not little. I was far away!
A lovely animator called Claire, she did a lot of the rough animation. She did it so well that my job was literally just tracing. I went through and I did cleanup, so that's a lot of inking stuff. Then I would colour it and I would shade it. So a good few of the shots. I'm very grateful that I was picked up.
Did Emily help, or was it just you?
It was just me on that one because I was like professionally contracted, which felt very weird because I had to fill out like a proper contract.
I've never had to read through a contract this big, although the word deliverables is very tasty.
Do you want to talk
Shall we go on to videos now?
favourite videos? Yeah. Do you want to do back and forth like you usually do?
The first one on my list is Beardy Existentialism that you did in like the 4th of this month.
Why did the F have to stop just there?
Like, I really liked the way that one was filmed.
You can't see it, Harry, but it is let's have a look, a Canon XM1. So this is like a proper tape camera that you'd have like back in whatever year. Like I think this came out in like 2001, maybe even 97.
It's as old as me. There's something when, like, you know, the film that's being used in it is something physical. It feels like more a time capsule that way.
Why does that bush?
I suppose one of my favourites this month, which was Thus Far 2020. I don't find myself using this phrase much, but it's a mood. It's very much
It is.
a thing of like just seeing this dead bird on the floor.
I think the exact word you're going for is a bird, which, you know, symbol of air, fucking drop into the ground and just being like, ow, pretty much describes how it feels to be in lockdown. My next one's probably Sally and Wendy.
Thanks.
I've had a bunch of kind of like nice videos with Sally this month. We have this little spot that's like by this abandoned train platform.
Is that
where
the
we
same
sit.
one that Harry Truitt yelled,
Help! Help me! I'm tied to the tracks!
Yeah. Yes, it is. We had a bit of wine.
I'm slightly inebriated right now.
We've got wine. It's in that plaggy bag over there.
No, I just like that video because it's nice. Like, honestly, that's just how I want life to be.
Thanks.
I can't remember the title of it. It's the one where you were just kind of on a walk with her and you were singing Bowie songs.
We really hit the great fuck yeah.
Yeah, like in both videos, we're singing Bowie songs.
And she's hooked to the silver screen.
That's as far as I've got.
I love the moment in Sally and Wendy where I think you say something like, oh, you know, like this part of the song, and she goes,
Excuse me?
Yeah, she does that.
Thanks.
yeah, my next one is On-Set Sillies.
What was that one again?
It's
Remind
where
me.
George is dressed as a pumpkin. How's your on-set experience?
It's fun.
It was nice to be out in that kind of filming dynamic. Like, it's what I miss from college days whenever we used to go
Oh, I
out,
missed that from college.
and go out and film.
Harry.
You know it's me.
On the only day.
Mr. Bring masks every other day when we don't need it.
If the church sees you, you get bollocks.
Yeah, you're gonna get bothered. Are you gonna do all the way down there? And the storm breaks.
You know, like those days where our problem that day was that Steve had not checked if the sound recorder had batteries in.
I miss Steve all the time. He's Steve, and he's in the corner of the room, and he makes the room a little bit better.
It's been an absolute pleasure, Steve. Thank you.
Did you ever watch Prehistoric Park?
Where are you going with this? Yes, I have.
Doesn't the guy from there remind you of Steve? We've got a situation. Amidst his talks of bath salts and...
Don't do bath salts.
Okay, Steve, we won.
What did he just call you?
He called me a fucking 20-pound bitch.
I missed that group dynamic
20 ton of pounds, you cunt.
Hurry up here, fat
Seems
twat.
too hostile.
of just going out and filming together.
I will destroy your entire fucking family.
Even if it wasn't much we were filming, like if it was just like pickup shots or like we went out to go film a sketch, it just felt nice.
Oh yeah, you know, you can have a natter on the way.
Harry?
Yeah, Ethan. Can you burn the sun?
Get something to eat after and before, like,
I'm not sucking on skin.
you know, have the fun of people messing about.
Have you and honey and put you in a wheelie bin full of Rice Krispies.
Yes. Alan, Ethan.
A film a day is nay complete without good friends, good food, and Alan getting knocked out twice.
You punched him again!
I'm so glad that both of them were caught on film. The next one is the sausage dilemma. I was struggling throughout the entire day to be like, oh, what the fuck do I do? But then I realised, because we were going to be setting up a barbecue for that day, my dad couldn't get the barbecue up.
None of us are good at reading instructions.
They were kind of bland without the barbecue sauce.
Yeah, you gotta bake it in. You gotta bake that in.
Yeah, you do. That, you understand that, right? You know,
Yeah.
you gotta kind of like soak the barbecue sauce in.
I'm a connoisseur.
I did almost set my microwave on fire.
I saw like a little bit of smoke or steam coming from that, so I'm just gonna
And it tasted quite nice, gotta admit.
put a hole in.
Yeah, we had a barbecue. It's the first time I've ever actually tried ribs.
Oh man, ribs are gorgeous. But yeah, like I'm also kind of proud of that video because as I specified before, like I'm proud of the way that one's edited.
Doesn't smell that bad actually.
So my next one is Brainwaves 2020, or The Unexpected Virtue of Mike. It was just a visualizer from Media Player, and then just Mike.
I think I probably agree with you on that one. That was a great video.
I called it Brainwaves because that's how my brain feels in lockdown. Like we don't know what's right anymore, so just ride it, man. Yeah. But yeah. I enjoyed making that. Well, not making that. I enjoyed looking through those and just being like, what's going on in his mind when he made this?
You added the music, right?
No. That's a piece of music that he made.
Well, that's the genuine film, unedited, like, you know, just...
Yeah.
Oh, wow. My final one on my list is Feel Good Puppet Jeans. I just love how confused you look as this little puppet's just kind of like dancing, just kind of like behind you.
Rodriguez is here. You're a swine, Rodriguez. You know what you did. You know exactly what you did. You can pay for that later.
Whoa, I can't remember.
Your like final video and why you liked it.
Yeah, it was Feel Good Puppet Jeans. I don't know, it was good.
How has your month been? Just overall, do you have any goals that you'd like to complete in August?
You know, be there for people who need me a little bit more because, you know, when I'm kind of feeling a bit bored and stuff, I kind of become very reclusive.
I'm taking a break in August. If I don't, I will pull out a 9-gauge pistol, if that's even a thing, and shoot myself point blank in the head. Oh, Rodriguez is coming down. Stay up there, you. I will not tell you again.
You were saying anyway.
I want to work on a bunch of stories of my own. I want to animate a bunch of my bits and bats. I'm going to storyboard those, and if they get made, then that's all great. I want to backlog stuff, and then I want to release it like incrementally next year.
Hopefully, you actually do what you've told yourself that you're going to do.
Hey, future
No,
Kai,
don't-
slap yourself if you haven't done it.
See, like, you know, you're using time against him now. You know, he has the benefit of foresight looking back and just being like, you know, why haven't you done this? But you've just used a weapon against him.
I have. So take that, guy.
I love how making videos, you know, for year-long projects and stuff allows you to just kind of declare war on yourself.
Oh dear, much
One
worse
day
has
you-
happened in this project.
You're going to be in therapy and, like, you're saying, my past self won't leave me alone, or my future self just has too high expectations of me.
But yeah, I've enjoyed
True.
this month. It's been good for productivity and for jobs. Just want to take a goddamn break. I just want it, Harry.
Do it.
There's a bed right there and I want to sleep on it. In good
I
news though,
understand.
I hope this virus goes away. And I hope
Yeah.
that via Christmas, we can at least have met up and done lots of things.
Hopefully, you know, and if we can't, then we can't. You know, I want to see if I can come down after Christmas and hopefully just finish a year in review with you.
Yeah, it's felt very, very weird.
It's bizarre. We're like 7 months. We're almost 8 months into this project.
And we haven't been in the same room physically. Isn't that weird?
It's so weird.
I'll tell you something though, it
Go
will
on.
make this project really unique when we look back on it. Have you enjoyed your month?
Yeah. Yes,
Do
I
you
have.
feel you're going to enjoy August?
Hopefully, yeah. If all goes to plan and we can do more shit, then yes.
Okay, so if you enjoyed this, you can indeed press wherever the like button is. You can subscribe, put in a playlist, eat yourself. You can put it in like a favourites box.
Did you just say eat yourself?
You can put things in favourites now, right?
Yeah, you can.
I've enjoyed this, you've enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time.
Wait a minute before you finish. Zoom. Enhance. Wait, it's on your face, Kai. Zoom, enhance.
Where? Oh, there.
What is that?
Is that Megamind from the hit film Megamind?
Hello.